and start taking photographs of people's cars that you don't know.
You're the one that's come back for confrontation, buddy.
Okay?
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm not your buddy.
Alright,
I'm not your buddy. Put your phone down.
No, I'm live streaming at the moment.
It's okay.
Can you identify yourself?
Put your phone down a minute.
Can you identify
Put your phone
yourself?
down before you start getting arrested for causing...
For what?
well, first of all, you called a public order. You don't call a police officer again,
That's not a public order.
So, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Do you know the law?
You're in the street. You put your phone down.
Who's made a complaint?
And we'll have a chat.
I'm not putting my phone down, because I don't trust you the way you've got out. Can you identify yourself, please?
Police, don't you?
Identify yourself.
Tell you what, you identify yourself.
I don't need to.
Well, I don't need to either.
Yes, you do, buddy. It's your policy.
You tell me what your name is, and then we'll go from there.
Would you like to identify yourself,
We'll
love?
go from there.
We're asking you not to.
That's my idea, okay? Right, now you need to back down, walk away,
No, I don't.
and stop making a confrontation.
I'm not making a confrontation. You were the one that came back.
I asked you.
Arrogancy is not a crime.
Telling police officers that they're dead is a problem.
That lady
you're
could have heard
end up
that.
Getting arrested for.
You
That's
should
why
be
it's
arrested.
a public order offence for you to say that in the street.
I made you
when
aware.
there are people
I
around,
made sure
okay?
there was no one
so
around.
You cannot stand in the street outside a police
I
station
made
where
you
cars
aware
come in and
there was
out,
no one around.
And you're mouthing off saying dead
To you.
Okay.
From the very moment the officer steps out his car, his conduct is flawed. He approaches the auditor with a dismissive, heavy-handed attitude, demanding he stop taking photographs and leave. Even though the auditor is standing on a public pavement engaging in a lawful activity, when the auditor pushes back, the officer immediately tries to reach for the Public Order Act, suggesting a Section 5 offense. But the law is clear. For Section 5 to apply, there must be harassment, alarm, or distress, and, crucially, there must be a complainant. None of that exists here. Then comes the issue of identification. When asked to identify himself, as officers are expected to when dealing with the public, he dodges by asking if the auditor has identified himself. That's not just irrelevant, it's misleading. Members of the public are under no obligation to provide details unless legally required. It's only when his colleague steps in and does a professional thing that he reluctantly follows.
To you.
All right.
There was no members of the public about, unlike when you did it, and you're a police officer.
Shoulder, whatever that is in your life, okay?
I haven't got
whatever
one.
You've got going on in your life, that is a bit of a chip on your shoulder. Sort it out yourself. Sort out your life.
Why don't you stop telling people what to do?
And then we'll walk away, and then we can get on with our job.
You'll walk away
we've got
now.
Proper criminals to catch.
You'll walk away
not
now.
People like yourself.
You'll walk away
all
now.
Right? If I come back and find you still
away.
here,
You'll do nothing.
Yeah, I will.
No, you won't.
I will deal with you.
What will you do?
I will deal with you.
What will you do?
Well, if you're still here to make a photograph,
Yeah.
I will deal with you. Okay.
Which is exactly
I will deal
because you
with you.
can't.
All right.
Go on, you don't know what you're going to deal with me about because
okay?
there's no such thing to deal with me. I'm taking pictures.
I know you are, and you're being an absolute idiot about it.
So? You are. You heard yourself.
Stand there and
You're getting reported, buddy.
Some of them aren't police vehicles.
You're getting reported.
Some
I
of them.
couldn't care less.
So will you.
If there's a Porsche in there,
So will you.
a Porsche 911 Turbo, I'll take a picture of it.
You've got a problem.
That's what I do. I haven't got a problem. You're the one with the problem.
Speak to somebody.
I'll see if these two guys here will arrest you for that public order you've just done.
All you've got to do is come and speak to us at the front desk without photographing.
All you've got to do is come and speak to me and not shout at me.
Yeah, well, don't call police officers.
This guy's just committed a public order offence in front of a lady. I've got it on camera.
When the auditor used the word dehead, he did so carefully, ensuring no members of the public were present. Whether you agree with the language or not, it was directed solely at the officer and therefore posed no realistic risk of causing harassment, alarm, or distress, the very threshold required for a Section 5 Public Order Act offense. But when the officer repeats the word aloud, he does it in front of a passing member of the public. This is where the hypocrisy becomes obvious. By his own standard, he has now done exactly what he accused the auditor of, uttering the word in a public setting where others could hear it. If the word was truly offensive enough to trigger police powers, then the officer himself just committed the very breach he was trying to enforce.
I said what you repeated to me, fella.
Which is a swear word.
Oh, it's a swear word. So you accept that?
Yeah. I didn't. There was no members of the public about. I wouldn't do that. To take some pictures of the marked cars.
Okay, and what's that for? What's that purpose?
Just for like my Flickr account. A photography website.
Okay, and what purpose? Why
Just
the
for different,
cars?
just what I do, different marked cars and stuff. Different types. Try to get some shots of them maybe coming out with the blue lights on and stuff.
Of marked cars. There is all.
I have not
There
taken.
was no marked cars there. As you can see, is there any marked cars there?
There was one parked
No,
there.
there wasn't.
There was one parked to that white next to that white Skoda.
Okay.
And I wasn't taking pictures at the time. No,
and you
I wasn't.
waited until we drove out.
I was like that, and I was getting
I know
ready.
what you were doing. I saw you. I got eyes.
Well, get over it.
I saw what you were doing.
Get over it.
ID on you?
No, I don't give me ID.
What's your name?
I don't give me ID. It's nothing personal. I just don't give me details out. I'm just down here doing you like a YouTube.
Details out.
What crime do you suspect me of then, if I'm not?
Well, there's been a public order offence to start.
There hasn't. I've got it all on camera, love. All of it on camera. That's the chap who's committed a public order. I never swore in front of anyone. I made sure there's no one around, and this chap here swore in front of an old lady that was walking past, and I was filming the whole thing. Pardon?
You couldn't be sure that
I had a look round that there was no one round, and I said it to him through the window. I never said it to anyone. No one's complained about it. You know that. Let's not try and twist the law.
After calmly pointing out that the only person who may have committed a public order offense was the officer himself, by repeating offensive language in front of passerby, the auditor is suddenly asked for his details. It's an obvious pivot, a shift in focus designed to deflect attention from the officer's own misconduct. The partner then chimes with an excuse. You couldn't be sure no one was around. But the auditor dismantles that instantly. He had looked around, spoken directly to the officer through a car window, and ensured no one else was in earshot. Compare that with the officer loudly repeating the word as a member of the public walked past. The difference is night and day. One was measured in private, the other careless in public. Why pretending those two acts are the same. The officers aren't upholding public order. They're twisting the law to criminalize the auditor while excusing their own mistake. This isn't policing. It's avoiding accountability.
Don't come round and start threatening people.
We're asking you to stop doing it.
But I'm not going to stop doing it.
I'm
I'm not at your house. I'm not at your house.
These are personal vehicles, some of these, so you don't need to be doing it.
All you have to say is, will you block them out? That's what I do.
And I'm not saying I'm arresting you for taking those photos. I'm asking for like details so we can ascertain
Right,
who you are.
again, it's nothing personal. I'm not trying to be funny. I just don't give me details out. It's just a general rule. Yes, but it's your policy.
Pardon?
It's your policy.
We have asked
We don't know who you are.
Right, so tell me your address.
Pardon?
What's your address then?
I don't need to tell you that.
Well, I don't need you to tell me mine. You are a public servant.
And you're a civilian.
Right, and me and everyone watching pay your wages. Don't forget it. No,
okay?
no.
Public service asking you to move along,
No,
right?
I won't servant. You serve us.
You obviously served somewhere, haven't you? Probably.
Obviously not. No.
Probably somewhere like.
And even if I did, what did that matter? Eh? None of your business, is it?
What a joke you are.
What a joke you are. So the world's going to be laughing at you, mate, not me.
We've got other things to do. We've got proper criminals to arrest.
Are you going to do the driver shame?
Idiots like this.
Everyone's going to be laughing at you. You showed your warrant card.
Laughing at you, fella.
No, mate, laughing at you.
Joke.
You are famous.
They joke. Oh, thanks,
You're
mate.
famous.
I
Say
appreciate that.
hello to
I
your friends and
appreciate
family.
that. I don't need to.
Show them what a lovely chap you are when you approach members of the public.
Oh, what a joke.
That's going to be the thumbnail
Got
for
any
the video.
mirrors in your house?
That's going to be the thumbnail
Got
for
any
the
mirrors
video.
in your house?
Hey, you should see my missus, eh? You won't be saying that then.
What a joke.
Says him.
God, we got proper.
You'll be getting reported as well for that public order.
This officer's conduct is nothing short of disgraceful. Telling the auditor to move along, civilian, isn't just disrespectful. It drips with arrogance and a warped sense of authority. Police officers are not above the public. They serve the public. Using civilian as if it were an insult makes it clear that this officer sees himself as separate from and superior to the very people he's sworn to protect. And it doesn't end there. Mocking the auditor's appearance and calling him a joke isn't harmless banter. It's targeted ridicule. This is a serving officer bullying a member of the public for doing something entirely lawful. Filming in a public space. That kind of behavior isn't just unprofessional. It erodes the trust and integrity that law enforcement relies on. If officers can't even treat people with basic respect, then their authority quickly shifts from service to domination.
Realise there's nothing they can do now.
But there are police cars in here, and there
Couldn't care
also are
less.
cars that aren't.
Couldn't care less. If I wanted to, I said I won't take pictures of them, and I won't. But if I wanted to, I could. Get over it.
Goodbye, loser.
Driver shame. You'll be reported for that as well. Look who it is again, guys.
Right now, because I am suspecting you of committing an offence, okay, a criminal offence.
If you're going to use your
And
terrorism
I
card,
want you to stop filming.
if you're going to use your
Stick to it like a
terrorism
man,
card,
stop hiding behind your camera.
I'm not hiding.
Okay?
If you're going to use your terrorism card,
Okay.
you're going to get told off for it. So don't even think about
What
it.
am I going to use? What? Sorry.
The terrorism card. Because this
Why
is what
you
all
said
this is
terrorism?
about.
That now puts bells in my head.
No, it
now.
doesn't.
Why
Because
you said terrorism?
this is what I do. Documentaries on
This is
police
what you
abuse
do.
in Section
Why
43.
you said terrorism?
Because I do documentaries on police. Are you listening?
Just shut up a minute and listen.
Don't talk to me like that.
And listen to me.
Don't
Before
talk
you
to me
stop
like
mouthing
that.
Off all the time. You're not always right, fella. If you're outside a police station or a military barracks and you're filming, you will attract attention by police, military, whatever, okay? Now, what you're doing, I suspect, because you've just mentioned the Terrorism Act.
I'm doing a
You're
documentary
doing
on it,
something
that's what
around
I
the
do.
Terrorism
Go for
Act,
it and
aren't
see
you?
if you end up in court then.
So I am asking you for your details. I want to check you out. Make
I'm not giving you details.
If you do not,
if you want to get yourself in court
do not,
for an unlawful arrest, go for it.
Because I can suspect anything.
The moment the auditor mentions the Terrorism Act, the officer absurdly flips it on its head, claiming that simply mentioning it is enough to make him suspect terrorism-related activity. That's not just wrong, it's dangerous. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act requires reasonable suspicion, which must be grounded in facts, context, and actual behavior. Knowing your rights or referencing legislation does not and cannot meet that threshold. By the officer's logic, any citizen who dares to invoke the law could instantly be treated as a terror suspect. But the most revealing moment comes when the auditor challenges him on the legality of an arrest. The officer replies, "I can suspect anything." That single sentence says it all. To him, suspicion isn't a carefully defined legal standard. It's a blank check, a tool to justify action without evidence. This is a complete distortion of the law and a chilling insight into how some officers see their powers, not as safeguard to justice, but as weapons of control.
I'm a police
You need-
officer.
you
I can
need
suspect anything,
reasonable
okay?
suspicion.
I told you my details.
You lot have been in trouble for this
asking you-
before.
I don't care. I'm asking you
Well,
for your
go
details.
for it. You'll end up in court. You're not getting him
I
because
go
I've
to
not
court
done
all the
nothing
time,
wrong.
and I've
Right, fair
23
enough
years in
then.
the police. I've been to court loads of times. Okay.
Right,
so
no
what does that
probs.
tell you, Mister?
That tells you that this
Mr.
time you're going to... I'm not telling you.
Mr.
You ain't fine, you know.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, I'm going to get a van here, and
Go
you're going to
for
be
it.
arrested.
Go on then. There's nothing to arrest me
You're
for.
gonna
I've
be
done
arrested.
nothing wrong.
If you fail to give your details under Section 24 of PACE, Police and Criminal Revenues Act 1984, I will arrest you for your details because I
For-
suspect you are now at a police station. You've been seen at Hereford,
Yeah.
and now we've come up to do an inquiry up here, and lo and behold, you're outside my station again.
Where? Your station?
Yes,
it's our
one of my
station. The
stations.
public's that we pay
I'm
for.
a West Mercia police officer.
So,
I serve
we pay
West
for this.
Mercia Police. I don't serve you.
Yes,
I'm
you
not a public
do.
servant. I'm a
We
public
pay your
servant
wages, pal.
working Whitehall and places like that, okay, in London. You need to know what you're talking about before you start mouthing off.